The triangle principle, something that I've coined of purpose, vision, and values. They're all tied together, okay? They all feed off one another to help you walk, to help you live a more balanced and fulfilled life. Purpose, vision, and values. What is it? I like simplicity. It's just a simple diagram that helps you visually see that they're all tied to one another, that you need purpose in your life. Once you understand your purpose, then your vision allows you to determine how your purpose gets visualized. And then your values help you deem what is most important to you. What are you not willing to give up to be able to serve your vision and to be able to serve your purpose? Purpose serves your vision. Vision serves your values. Your values serves your purpose. They're all intertwined. Let me give you guys an example of somebody. I'm going to call this guy Joey Flats. Just made it up. Just go with it. But let's say that his purpose in his life is to protect and restore the natural ecosystems, promoting sustainable practices for the future generations that will come after him. He really feels like that's his purpose in life. He's not only passionate about it, but he feels like it's a purpose. He wants to do that. Now, how that purpose gets visualized is maybe he wants to partner with local farms. He wants to give them the support they need, be able to make sure that they have the clean environment to provide healthy and sustainable foods for not only the animals, but for the people of the area. And maybe he wants to start working with local conservation or state conservation committees to ensure that a lot of those untouched areas can continue to grow naturally grown trees and vegetation, and that it stays deemed as conservation land to just allow for the natural ecosystems to stay untouched and preserved. Now that's a lot, but it needs to be detailed. Now Joey Flats, he feels like his values are charity, community, growth, compassion, partnership, and security. Now, when Joey moves forward in his life, any decisions that he makes, he can ask that one question: does this serve my purpose? If it does, great, then he can just move forward with it. If it doesn't, he doesn't move forward with it. And I know it sounds simple. I'm making it sound simple, and it usually isn't that simple. But let me give you an example of how at least him knowing his purpose allows him to move in that direction of making sure that he's moving intentionally. Let's say that a job opportunity comes about where a company offers him a 5% increase to do the same thing that he's doing, but it has nothing to do with his purpose. Or let's say it has nothing to do with his purpose, but it gives him a 5% increase. So let's use the basic numbers of what a male makes in the US today, which is about $64,000. So with a 5% increase, actually, I think the average is 4.1% annual increase. So let's say let's just say he makes 5% more. Company offers him 5% more from the $64,000 that he's making. Now that's an extra $2,600 a year. Now it sounds silly to move jobs and start all over again at a new company for just $2,600. Do you know that 44% of people, Americans, will leave their job for a pay raise, compared to only 12% of the people who would leave their job based off of a company that has more alignment with their purpose? At the end of the day, we can't judge somebody for leaving a job because of more money. Times are tough. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. $2,600 is $2,600 extra dollars. You can't judge him for that. I can't judge him for that. He's not even real, but we can't judge him off that. Let's say that a competitor doing the same thing that this company he's working for now does, but it's a bigger company. But he gets promoted, he gets offered a position that's much higher than the one he currently has. He's moving up the ladder substantially. He's skipping a couple steps in the career path. And it comes with a substantial raise, more than 5%. Let's say a 15-20% raise. So now more responsibility, more money, but it's a large corporation, and there's a lot of internal politics that move. So there's a lot of things that have to be checked off in order to do the things that he may want to do. Now, before, he was just working for, say, a locally owned company that was owned and operated by the person who started the company. He knows the owner, he works directly with the owner, he's able to have more impact, he's able to have more flexibility with how he does it. Now his value of community isn't met any longer if he moves to this new company. So it's simple, but it's still profound knowing what your purpose is, because it allows you to ask yourself the question, does this align with my purpose? Know that only 10% of people know their purpose. But then of those 10, only 5% claim to be following it on a daily basis. So for every 100 people, 10% of people, only out of every 100 people, 10 people know their purpose. Of those 10, only 5 will actually be doing something that serves their career, serves them in their purpose. And the definition of purpose is simple: the reason for which something or someone was created for. When we write out our purpose, it needs to be just a simple one-line explanation. My purpose is to help the underprivileged. My purpose is to go overseas and help the underdeveloped nations, countries grow their education system. My purpose is to serve my local community in which I grew up and was raised. My purpose is ... Simple. Then your vision, it's a detailed view of how you get to live out your purpose. And it can be as detailed and as specific as you wish. How do you want your purpose to look like lived out? It can be a paragraph. It can be two pages. However you deem necessary to be able to write as specific as you can how you want your purpose to be lived out. And then your values, as little or as many as you want. It can be faith, community, family, whatever it may be, however little or how many you may have. All three of these things, purpose, vision, values, it's literally a cycle. They all serve one another. And when we understand them, when we write them out, it allows us to live our best life, a life of fulfillment. We get to be energized by our life. We get to do more in this world than we receive. I'm not the money guy. I'm not somebody that's gonna say, just follow the money, do whatever makes the most money. How much are you gonna make? 5% increase, do it. I'm not gonna be pushing the money. I'm the guy that says, follow your purpose. Not passion, purpose. Why not passion? Because with passion, you're gonna be left astray at times. Sometimes you're gonna be left astray. A lot of times you're gonna be, and you're gonna get burnt out, and you're gonna go through tough roads that when they come, and they will, it's gonna derail you. But when you follow purpose, you know that regardless of those tough mornings, those difficult decisions, you're gonna be doing something that's bigger than yourself. If this makes sense to you, but you still do not know where to start, you still can't figure out your purpose, you don't know exactly what your values are important to you, you feel stuck, you're unable to just move forward. Or maybe you do know your purpose, but you don't know how to actually see it through in your life and make it a career, make it a job. I want to help you. Me personally, not a team, I'm not passing you along to a VA. It's me personally, one-on-one coaching. We talk specifically about you. We discuss you. You are the main topic. And I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you guys to redeem. If you got something out of this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.